Saturday. Okay. Hello. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Emily. If you're not new here, thanks for coming back. It is currently Saturday. It is March 1st. So it's been a minute, I think, since I've really filmed much of anything. I have no idea what the last video was that went live because this year has been a little more chaotic than I expected. But I just finished up my first full week at my new job. Super exciting. It is hybrid, so I was in person 4 days this week and I worked from home yesterday, so I'm still really getting my bearings. I have done, I don't think, any writing this week. I don't even know if I did any writing last week, come to think of it. So writing has not been a priority. Settling into the new job, well, first closing out the old job and now settling into the new job have been the priority, so I really haven't done much. And I also haven't really posted anything. I haven't really been filming. I've sort of been concentrating all of my excess energy into getting acclimated at my new firm. So that's been wonderful. That said, I was so excited for this weekend because I have no firm plans really. I want to obviously get my chores and cleaning done and like meal prep and stuff for the week. Other than that, it's pretty open-ended and I'm really excited. I actually have a call with Becca in just a little bit, so I'm getting up later than I had expected. It is 10:14 at the moment, so come along with me through a Saturday and possibly a Sunday too in my life, trying to balance my 9 to 5 with my dreams, my lifelong childhood dream of becoming a published author. I'm currently working on my first novel. Well, not my first novel ever, but it is my first novel as an adult that I actually am going to try to finish. It's called Project Stargazer. It's a triple point of view portal fantasy story. I'm having a lot of fun thinking about it. I'm not doing a lot of hard writing right now. I'm not even doing a lot of soft writing, if I'm being honest, but I think V.E. Schwab either has a podcast about this or an interview or something about the writing process. But V.E. Schwab said that like not all writing days are typing days. Some writing days are just sit, stare at the wall and think of your story and work through your plot. I feel like that's what I've been doing on my commutes. I haven't really been in the notes app. Usually I am in the notes app. I'm just trying to like make sure I get off at the right stop. But I think that's something that I'm going to start doing a little bit more. I wanted to actually write on my commute, but there is no shot I can whip out a laptop on the TTC at 8 a.m. because it's pretty much standing room only at that point. So yeah, I'm doing a lot of like thinking about my story, working through plot stuff. I had a wonderful call with Amelia at Written by Amelia last weekend, and we did like a little, basically we chatted for the first time, and then we also did like a little writing sprint. I did laundry during my writing sprint, but she worked on a paper. And we just kind of were talking about our stories, and I forgot how much fun it is to chat, like to talk shop, I guess, with other writers about their story. Her project sounds so good. I can't wait to hear more about it, for her to finish it, can't wait to read it, all of the above. So really loved that. She's become a great friend over the last little bit, so shout out to AuthorTube for helping me make friends as an adult, because as we all know, that's such an awkward, hard thing to do. So that has been really wonderful. Speaking of friends, I have a chat with Becca in a little bit, so that'll be really great to get to know her. I've been following her content for a while, so it's cool to like get to meet her. I was about to say IRL, not IRL, we don't live in the same area, but to get to like chat with her face to face. So super psyched for that. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but that's okay. February writing goals, I wanted to write 10,000 words in my manuscript. Did not happen. I did want to join an AuthorTube live stream, and this happened twice, which is awesome. Thank you to Brielle for inviting me and Joy for inviting me onto 2 live streams. I realized when I kind of watched the initial playback, my Wi-Fi connection is terrible. So I did invest in an Ethernet cable so that whenever I'm live next, I'll be able to plug in and it won't be as much of a problem. I think I want to host a live in the next month or so. I'm not sure if it'll be in March or in April, but stay tuned for that because that is on my radar. Okay, third one was to work on my craft and to read a craft book. I am in, like, this is in progress. I am reading a craft book or listening to one on audiobook. That's what I've been listening to on my commutes, honestly. It's the Fantasy Fiction Formula by Deborah Chester. I think I got that right. I'll put it on the screen anyway. It's really cool. I'm liking it a lot. I do think I'm going to buy a physical copy of it though, because I think marking up that book would be really useful for me in my process, and I also want to have like a written copy of some of the exercises. Read one fiction novel. I'm still reading Little Thieves, you guys. It's good. I'm really enjoying it. It's based on a folktale, which is super cool. The Goose Girl, I think, is the folktale it's based on. I really like it. I just don't have any energy at the end of the day, and reading in the morning makes me sleepy. So I'm still troubleshooting that one, but let me know if you have any tips for reading more when working in office and being an actual zombie by 5 p.m. Okay, I wanted to post 4 YouTube videos. Didn't do that. I did post 2, which is better than nothing. That's 50%. And then I also wanted to redo my bulletin board and my project mood boards to promote creativity, and I didn't do that either. So we are 1 for 6, I guess. Not horrible. Not horrible. I even did my little like plan to achieve these goals, and that didn't help. Oh well. It is what it is. Life is a process. Life is a journey. We're not gonna get there first try. So maybe March will be the month that I actually set a couple more realistic goals. I think I might limit my goals for March. Now I'm just fully chatting. I did not think I was gonna be yapping this long. It's been 10 minutes since I pressed record, but okay. But I think for the month of March, I'm gonna set like 3 goals. We'll see. I'm not sure what they are yet. So if it sounded like I was gonna naturally transition into those goals, that's my bad, because that's not what I'm gonna do, because I don't know what they are. I don't think I'm gonna do a word count goal this month. Shocking. I know, but I didn't hit the last 2, so I'm not a sucker for punishment. I think I'll figure out what makes more sense. Anyway, I'm gonna go drink my coffee before it becomes room temperature and get ready for the day so I don't look like this when I call Becca. But I hope you're all having a great day. Happy Saturday, and welcome to the video. I don't think I showed you. Let me zoom this in a little bit. But I got a new desk setup. My hair looks so bad right now. New desk setup. This is my new monitor. It's from Bank. I have a Logitech camera, which is honestly really great quality. I use it at work, and obviously I'm going to use it for live streams. I got this plant a little while ago. I can't remember what it's called, but I got it and I immediately thought of Joy. So it stays on my desk in this really pretty little pot. My computer, which you've already seen, my hard drive, which you've already seen, I think. Oh yeah, I got a Rode mic. Hopefully improve the audio quality in my like seated clips, but I do have an old camera and they don't talk to each other super well, so I have to figure out how that works. But hopefully that'll work out nicely for live streams and just in general. I think that's really it. I used to have 2 monitors on this desk, but it totally swallowed up the space, and they were also from my old work. So when I quit my job, I got a new monitor. So this is a 27-inch monitor, and it's supposed to be really good for eye strain. So if you're spending a lot of time on screens, this is helpful for not giving you migraines, supposedly. Although I did get a migraine yesterday. So I don't know if it's effective yet, but I did just spend 4 days in a fluorescently lit office. Anyway, this is the writing setup. I think I've already talked about this before. This is the Keychron, I believe it's the V1 Max keyboard. So it's a 75% keyboard, and it's compatible with both Apple and PC products, which is great. Magic mouse for editing, but that's probably what I'm gonna do this morning. So I have an hour before my call with Becca, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of editing, and I need to make some breakfast, and I should probably go outside. I think I'm writing checks I can't cash again. I think I'm adding too many things to the to-do list and getting overwhelmed. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my face and brush my teeth. I'm gonna make breakfast, and then we're gonna come back and edit and call Becca, and we're not gonna add anything else to the list right now. In classic Emily fashion, I managed to get a couple of the things done that I wanted. So I wanted to wash my face, brush my teeth, make breakfast, and then do some video editing. Well, I ended up taking a shower because my hair was just not it this morning, and wash my face, brush my teeth, all that stuff. I didn't make breakfast. Well, I made breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast yet. It is leftover pizza from last night, and I'm doing my call with Becca in 5 minutes. So no video editing was done this morning yet, but I'm trying. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna call Becca, but I'll catch up with you guys later. Call with Becca is over. I had such a great time chatting with her, just like talking shop, talking YouTube, talking about our lives and getting to know each other a little better. It was so fun. She's such a wonderful person. If you don't follow Becca, you absolutely should. I'll link her channel in the description down below. But now it's time to get to a little bit of tidying, because I kind of neglected my chores this morning, just in favor of like getting ready. and filming, because obviously I yapped to the camera for like 25 minutes. Let's unload the dishwasher, and then I think I'm gonna do some writing or editing. Not sure what yet, but we'll find out together. Okay, just spent the last like 3 hours editing, but the video is almost done. It is almost done. The camera's about to die, and I'm gonna go make dinner. I'm making an Italian wedding soup, which I definitely have made before. I don't know if I've made it on the channel before, but I think I've posted it before. Anyway, I'm gonna go make that, charge the battery, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Good morning, it's Sunday. I just made some breakfast. I made a hash brown scramble and cut up some strawberries. And it's 10 o'clock. I had like super high hopes for how I wanted to start today, and I haven't fallen off of them yet exactly, but I do feel the Sunday scaries hitting me quite hard. I've decided I'm gonna make a nice like prepped breakfast. I have all the ingredients over here. I'm making these like oatmeal bars, basically DIY granola bars that I'll be bringing into work with me because I keep making breakfast, getting ready, and then having to run out the door, but I don't give myself enough time to eat breakfast. And waking up earlier than I already am is not really an option for me at this stage. That's like too much change, I think. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my breakfast before it gets cold, and then I think we're gonna make these oatmeal bars. Also, my, this is still really hot, of course, yes. I have brown sugar, and I have one of those like little clay pucks that you like attach to the lid of the brown sugar container. But of course, because it lives in a cabinet and I don't use it very often, I always forget to re-soak it. Because like brown sugar, you're supposed to keep moisture near it so that it doesn't dry out. And unfortunately, I keep forgetting to wet the puck. So I have really, really hard brown sugar on my hands. So I saw a hack online that was like, oh, just, you know, put a little bit of water and pop it in the microwave for a minute. And I was like, oh, okay, perfect. Microwave, water, 60 seconds, sure. I think 60 seconds was too long because it was like frothing and bubbling over. Either that or I put too much water, not sure. But it's a lot. And my brown sugar now looks like that, which I think will work for this recipe. Oh no, now it's rock hard. Oh, perfect. That's like, okay, back to the drawing board, because that's like a creme brulee. The good thing I have more brown sugar. I'm just gonna have to figure out how the heck to do this. Anyway, I'm off my rocker. I'm gonna go eat breakfast. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm not sifting it, I don't care enough. Salt. I'm using the Malden salt. It's probably not right, but I need peanut butter. It's supposed to be smooth. Smooth? It says creamy peanut butter, which I guess is this, so probably fine. This might be the last of my peanut butter though. Yeah. I think it might be, so I'll have to add this to the grocery list. You know what, I'm gonna do maple syrup instead because I don't think I'm gonna like the flavor of honey in this. Throw it and then just our egg yolk. That looks pretty good. Actually, that's still like quite hot. Let me leave that.